been a minute. Well, it's been exactly, I think, a week now. Like I said, my schedule's been a little busy, and this last month was really chaotic for me and intense. So thank you for all the folks that stuck around, and we're gonna get back to our regular schedule of readings every single day. So let's get started with this, and then I've got some updates for the channel and things like that. But yeah, let's just start your readings because I haven't done readings for y'all in like a week and I missed it. So we're gonna go from Aries to Pisces like we normally do, and I'm just cleansing. Actually, let me give y'all a little bit of a spiritual cleanse. Here's some sacred smoke for you. There you go. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna grab a timestamp and we're gonna get into your reading. Hi, Aries. This is your message from your weekly message from your helping spirits. First, we're gonna find out who is coming through. We'll use this deck for who's coming through, and then we'll find out what they want you to know for this week. This could also be like an animal that you've had, somebody from a past life, even plants that have like felt very important in your life. All right, so let's find out who's coming through right now, Aries. We've got the Empress, the Page of Swords, the Hierophant. We'll pull one more. The Queen of Cups. And the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So, sorry about the sound in the back, by the way. I live in Brooklyn, New York, and this is a loud place. All right, so Aries, it seems like a mother figure, a mother type figure is that like, is that, all right, there we go. Focusing. So a mother figure is coming through, and it's very, very possible that y'all, like, however it ended, it wasn't the smoothest or the best ending. This could also be like really any like figure that was like nurturing for you. Doesn't necessarily have to be like a woman or a feminine person, but like somebody who served that role, the mothering role. They could have been very religious and also very loving and protective, because we've got the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So Aries, this is definitely a person. I think this is a person that has been connected with you in this lifetime. My belief is that we have many, that we experience many. Let's see what this motherly figure wants you to know, Aries. We've got the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so this motherly figure, cute, and the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Aries, this motherly figure really is still protecting you. So the Seven of Swords, we can view it in a lot of ways because it can be interpreted in many ways. And it can be like about being manipulated or being like shortchanged, somebody taking advantage of you. But I really think in this situation, it is this like spiritual help from like a mother figure coming through. We're on Aries right now, by the way. And opening things up, like opening a road for you, doing some work of like clearing some energies that have been in the way of your stability, your material stability, your financial stability, even just your ability to feel like grounded. Cute. Okay, let's pull one more card to find out about this Seven of Swords. Two more cards, actually. We've got the Three of Wands and the Hanged One. So this mother figure that is helping you move a financial situation along, or is like making some roads for you, also wants you to start like dreaming and wants you to start like imagining what is going to happen what you want to happen, and really like using whatever time you're in right now that could feel like you're in a bit of a stalemate. Maybe Aries, you might be feeling like you like the thing that you want to happen is not happening. So you're supposed to use this time, much like the Hanged Man, and just like let things develop. Let whatever the helpful energies that are already hitting you from, you know, the future, let those like seep in and marinate and slow down a little bit. Cool. Okay, let's move on to Taurus. Uh, oh, fun. Hi Taurus, I'm Queer Astrology Tarot. This is your weekly message from your helping spirits. First, we're going to find out who is coming through. Then we're going to find out what they want you to know or to do for this week. All right, who is coming through? We've got the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So definitely somebody who had held some femininity. Doesn't necessarily have to have been a woman, but Taurus, this person that's coming through had a sharp tongue, was a very smart person, very capable, but sometimes could get a little bit like stuck in their feelings, and maybe that could make them a little bit mean. Okay, let's find out what they want you to know this week, Taurus. We've got the Seven of Cups. Cute. And the Lovers. Okay. Let's just pull one more. Two more. The Knight of Wands and Death. Okay, Taurus, if you're going through a breakup right now, or even, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a romantic breakup. You could be like leaving a job, something like that. But just somewhere where you have felt very connected. Could be a relationship, but doesn't have to be. Where maybe even you had like a partner of some sort. Could be a work partner, a romantic partner, an academic partner. You know, there's some shift that's happening. There's some change that's happening right now. And spirit, like the spirit that is helping you, is really like helping to keep things open while the energy's open for the situation to change, while you are you're just having to come really hard at it while this change is happening. And the change might not be maybe the one you had planned on, but it is the one that is meant to be. So Taurus, if you're feeling like you're having just some trouble with whatever shift is happening, you can trust that like spirit is helping you and opening up just like all these possibilities for you that, you know, could work out very well. Cool. Okay, Taurus, let's just pull one more card. I want to know about this Lovers. We've got the King of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Yeah. I mean, you could be leaving a job, could be like a boss or something. That King of Pentacles could also be a relationship where you felt kind of stable. So if that's, you know, ending, let the shift happen, let the change happen. Because when that change happens, like you're being helped by spirit. This is like whatever situation this is, Taurus, you do have help on the other side. So with that change, like all of these possibilities are available for you, but you do have to go through the, you know, uncomfortableness of it. Sorry, Taurus. But you'll be okay because you have help from spirit. So you don't have to worry that much about it. All right. A little drinky drink because hydration is important. And also, if y'all, like, I live in Brooklyn, New York, so it's a little loud here. So if you hear background noises, it's just Brooklyn. It's New York City. That's how we are here. We're loud. Okay, let's do a little bit more cleansing, spiritual cleansing. Whenever you're watching this spiritual cleansing will still be effective for you. So take a deep breath. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Breathe in with me. 1, 2, 3, and exhale everything you need to get rid of from the week. Cool. Okay, Taurus. We're moving on to Gemini. Hey there, Gemini. I'm Queer Astrology Tarot, and this is your weekly message from your helping spirits on the other side. And so first we're going to find out who is coming through, and then we're going to find out what they want you to know. Okay, in terms of who's coming through, Taurus, or Gemini, I'm sorry, we've got the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Okay, Gemini, so this is like this situation. I think it's a person, definitely. And I think when they passed over to the other side, I mean, there was some conflict. There could have been conflict from y'all's relationship, you know, or there could have been like difficulties. It's also possible that this person who's coming through had some health issues, and so they had to have like a lot of like needles stuck in them, you know? So that's very possible. Let's find out. Let's pull one more from here to find out like if they're from this lifetime even, or it could be a previous one. Because my belief is that we, you know, our like energy, our spiritual energy, our souls, whatever, come through many times to this world. So let's find out if this person, this energy is from this life. This is a past life. The spirit that's helping you this week is from a past life. And let's see what they want you to know, to like watch out for, anything like that. But yeah, there was some conflict, and it could even be that in that past life y'all like had some unresolved stuff and they just didn't make it into a body this time. Okay, we've got the Page of Pentacles of what they want you to know. We've got another 8. We have the 8 of Swords up here, and we have the 8 of Wands up here. And the 9 of Wands. Okay. So in the ways that you're making money and things that are coming through right now for you, Gemini, like types of money or like different sources of money with this 9 of Wands, you might be feeling overwhelmed. You might be working a lot this week right now, and it's just feeling like it could be a bit overwhelming. It's also possible that a job is starting. So let's see what they want you to know about that. The World. All right, Gemini. So I know that right now you're feeling, or it could be that this coming week you're feeling as 8 of, like the 9 of Wands, the pressure, the difficulty, and, you know, being ready for all this hard work to be done. And it is finally ending. Like there's a shift, there's a change. It could be ending or just like a new beginning to new possibilities for whatever this situation is. But you do have spiritual help on the other side, and it does have to do with you know, some conflict that y'all had, and maybe even like they owe you or something, you know, just to balance the energies and stuff throughout the lifetimes. Cool. Okay, yeah, it's, you know, the difficult thing, Gemini, it's getting ready to be over, at least. Cute. Okay, we're gonna go on to Cancer at 13. Hey there, Cancer. I'm Queer Astrology Tarot, and this is your weekly message from your helping spirit on the other side. First, we're going to find out who is coming through. Then we're going to find out what they want you to know for the week. Energy's a little stubborn. Okay, we've got the Moon and the Star. All right, well, Cancer, this is one of your cards. So this person that is coming through could also be a Cancer, could have been a Cancer, and the Star, so could be an Aquarius or like an air sign. This is a very important, like soulmate, like healing type person or energy. Let's find out if they're from this life or a previous one. The Devil. This could be a Capricorn. I think that their spiritual energy that's coming through for you right now is there is some energy around you that not necessarily like somebody's out to get you or that you know, bad things are going to happen, but just that you should watch out because it's a good idea to watch out, especially when these messages from the spirit world are coming through like this. Cancer, let me just pull what they want you to know. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. The Tower. The Emperor. Okay, Cancer. So there's some big changes coming through in your life, and you're gonna need to be able to trust what you feel energetically. You're gonna have to be able to trust what you feel spiritually and trust your intuition and really just trust the process, because as this change comes that might be unexpected this week, you know, it's possible that this could be a warning, especially if somebody is like overspending or working really hard. If you're overspending money or overspending your emotional labor, energy, time, it's time for that change. It's time for you to take a chance on resting, perhaps, but just really like whatever happens this coming week with this tower, this spiritual energy is saying, I got you, you're safe, you're protected, don't worry. There could be also a an Aries possibly, but yeah, like the spiritual energy is saying, you know, just keep your eyes open. It's possible there's a storm coming, but as it, you know, if there is this storm that comes, Cancer, you're protected, you know, so you'll be okay. You'll get through it. It's my smoothie. It's blueberries and strawberries and other things too. Okay, let's move on to Leo at 17. Hey there, Leo. I'm Queer Astrology Tarot, and this is your weekly message from the other side. First, we're going to pull cards to find out who is coming through, and then we're going to find out what they want you to know. We've got the Five of Wands. Could be a fire sign. Got Death. Cute. When you get Death in a spiritual reading like this, it's a good thing. Justice. And let's just do one more. The Seven of Wands. So lots of Wands energy. Also possible that there's like a Scorpio here, because that's what Death is, and also possible there's a Libra because that's what Justice is. This person that's coming through, I think they've been with you for multiple lifetimes. Like, I don't think this is a person or energy that is from here this time around, you know? Let me pull one more card to get confirmation. The Five of Swords. This is your second five within this. Yeah, I mean, if this is somebody, if it resonates for you that this is somebody from your, from this lifetime, there would have been conflict. So if you're trying to, you know, spot that, yeah, somebody that there was conflict with. But I do think that this is like energy from before. All right. And I apologize, it's loud in the background. I live in Brooklyn, New York, and it's just a loud place. But those are the sounds outside of summertime in Brooklyn. All right, what they want you to know for this week is the Four of Swords, which is really great because that means protection. Another Five of Swords. Okay, we're going to talk about this in a second. And the Hermit, the bottom of the deck, the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so what they want you to know this week is that you need to rest. You need to make sure that that's the Four of Swords, by the way. You need to make sure that you're getting rest because the Four of Swords tells us that it's right before five, and five is when there is the conflict. So with fours is when we get stable and when we get ready, kind of like when you're like shoring up for like a storm or something. And in this reading, I don't know if it's necessarily a storm for you, But here's another Five of Swords. So I think that what might be coming is, I mean, you got to, it's time to prepare. So take care of yourself, rest, get emotionally stable, save your money, be thoughtful, be introspective, all that kind of stuff that gets you ready whenever you're like doing something that maybe isn't easy. This doesn't necessarily have to be conflict. This could also be like um, a test. It could be starting a new job. It could be, starting a new relationship. But whatever is feeling like there is some conflict right now or or possibility for that, just step away from it like for a second and take some time to ground yourself. And here's the grounding yourself. And when you do that is when spirit is that, this spirit is going to show up for you and be able to really support you in whatever the situation is. Cool. Okay, let's move on to Virgo. And I'm gonna get a timestamp. All right. Hey there, Virgo. I'm Queer Astrology Tarot, and this is your weekly message from your helping spirits. So first we're gonna pull cards to find out who is coming through for you, and then we're gonna pull some cards to find out what they want you to know for this week. We've got the King of Cups. Okay. Could be a masculine figure, a loving one. The Eight of Pentacles, a hard worker or an earth sign. I don't know if this spiritual energy is from this lifetime. The Two of Cups. Okay, so if you have a partner, like a romantic partner that has passed, or if you're a romantic partner that you're very close to, like if you're on good terms with your romantic partner, could be one of their spirits coming through. But definitely something having to do with your heart. The reason I don't think it's from this lifetime, though, is this Eight of Pentacles. And 8 is our forever number, 8 is infinity. And so that tells me, like, lifetimes before. Okay, so let's find out what they want you to know for this coming week. We've got the Six of Cups, the Sun, the Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. 2 sixes. That's good, because whatever the message they want you to know is that there's some conflict, or whatever conflict may have been happening, the energy is shifting from that. So this could be you have been disappointed. It could be you have had to be like really defensive or like stand up for yourself or somebody else a lot. So that's shifting this week. That is changing, and it's going to get easier and better, but you do have to be willing to put in that work to help it transform. And when you do help it transform, be proud of yourself. It's important that you feel proud of yourself this week for however you're able to influence the situation and change it. That is a part of what makes it change to something good, is that you're able to be proud of what you've done and how you've, conducted yourself, things like that. Cute. That's a good thing, Virgo. Okay, we're gonna move on to Libra. And actually, I'm gonna stop and do a quick shuffle. As if you've been watching my videos for a minute, you know that we usually, when I do lives like this, we stop halfway through and do some shuffling. So that's what we're doing right now. Just taking a minute to shuffle. Shuffle this one. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that midway through we usually take a little break to do some shuffling, and that is what is happening right now. But in the meantime, while I'm shuffling, if you are sticking around to watch the shuffling, I will tell you that the page is going to get a bit of a redesign this month. I took last week off because my life got really chaotic and lots of lots of stuff to do last week. And so I will be rebranding, and I'm also going to be incorporating new content into the channel. So if you have like requests for content that you want, go ahead and like drop it in the comments. But what I'm really thinking is sharing with y'all like more about spiritual practices, how I prepare and like live daily in New York City as a spiritual person, my like cleansing rituals, things like that. I'd like to share more with folks. So that's gonna all be coming up in this next month, along with like cool stuff in my shorts. So drop any requests for content in the comments, and I will also this month be opening up to do one-on-one readings with folks, and I haven't done that in a while, so I'm really excited. I've been reading cards since I was like a kid, so I haven't like opened up to like have one-on-one readings with folks, so that's gonna be really exciting. And all that stuff is coming in June, so keep an eye out. And we're gonna get back to the reading now. Starting with a Libra. Gonna get a timestamp. Hey there, Libra. I'm Queer Astrology Tarot, and this is your day or your weekly message from your helping spirits on the other side. First, we're gonna find out who is coming through for you, and then we're gonna find out what they want you to know for the week. In terms of who is coming through, got the Nine of Swords. Okay. The Nine of Cups. The Seven of Cups. All right. Some unfinished business. Let's see. The Six of Wands. Yeah, so this is some spiritual energy that has some unfinished business. We've got the Three of Wands here. I'll take that one too. And I do think I get this feeling. Oh, sorry about the noise, by the way, Libra. I live in Brooklyn, New York, and you know this is just like a loud place. So this is the sounds of summer in Brooklyn. Back to your reading. Okay, so we've got with all of these nines, it really gives me this sense that this energy has come around many times and has tried different tactics to whatever it is they need to complete. They've tried, but they haven't been able to finish it. So now here's the spirit, you know, wanting you to help them. And what I will say is that if you're like praying or, you know, doing rituals or something like that, where you're working with spiritual energy, if a spirit, like if you have this sudden feeling that you should do something that's like not in your best interest, that's harmful to you or harmful to other people, that's not a good spirit. You know, don't listen to that one. But I don't think that's what this spirit is, because I prayed before this to make sure that these messages are like cool messages, not the ones that are scary. So yeah, just be forewarned that if you get any like weird energies happening, or just turn your head. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do something just because the spirit says to. Okay, so we've got, in terms of what they want you to know, we've got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, both like on each side of the reading on the cards, which is exciting. And then we've got Death in between, and Death is great when we're doing this sort of reading because it tells us that like the spirits are very much here. And the Two of Pentacles, which is also a transition card along with this Death card. So what they want you to be aware of is that there are some things coming in for you this week that are good. Like these shifts, these things that you've been working at, that you've been putting a lot of your energy and time and like, you know, like your life force into, it is starting to come through and starting to, you know, develop into what you want it to be. But there's going to be some change this week. And when that change does happen, you don't necessarily have to freak out. If you think that this thing that you want to happen is going to go this way, but then it goes this way, that doesn't mean that it's not happening for you. It just means it might happen differently than you think. You know, you'll still get to the same goal. It just might be a different route. And so what this spiritual energy is saying is that like, while all of that is happening, you know, while all of these like perhaps changes or, you know, just like all sorts of new information coming in. They want you to know that they got your back. So while you are like looking out at, you know, all this life in front of you, all of these changes, they got your back, and that you're, you know, you're actually protected and you're safe, and what your goals are will come through and will happen. You just have to trust that this like spiritual energy, that the universe is there for you and helping you. And I'll also say, Libra, that one of the reasons that I think this is that I don't think it's like a malevolent spirit or a spirit that's like trying to get you to do something, is because the spiritual, which card is it? Is because of this Nine of Cups. And this Nine of Cups is telling us, if there were a devil here, or if there was like, I don't know, something leading us to bad intentions, I would think differently. But the Nine of Cups is telling us that they're bringing all of these good things. They might need a little bit of help achieving it, but they are bringing you in good things. So yeah, that's what I'll say about that, Libra. Okay, let's move on to Scorpio. I'm gonna get a timestamp. Hey there, Scorpio. I'm Clear Astrology Tarot, and this is your weekly message from the other side. So these are messages from spiritual energies on the other side that are, you know, giving us some advice this week. First, we're gonna find out who is coming through. Then we're gonna find out what they want you to know. Okay, so in terms of who's coming through, so far we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Five of Cups. Okay, so this could be someone that was spiritual and had like strong spiritual energies, but I do actually think more like 3D, like this world type stuff. This is someone who really tried hard to make something happen, and maybe they were able to build some like material wealth for you or your family, or, you know, however this resonates for you. But there was something in this lifetime that they weren't able to do, that they feel bad about, and that they thought they were going to be able to maybe like leave more for you or something like that. And so all of this is to say is that this spirit, who is very powerful and does have a lot of capacity and capability, is feeling guilty about something. Could be a masculine figure, because of the Magician. Oh, but I don't think so. Okay, so in terms of what they want you to know, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Seven of Swords. Scorpio, don't feel too scared about this devil, because the devil, could mean a Capricorn, so like watch out for a Capricorn maybe, but could also mean the devil can, it's not just these outward energies that are affecting us. The devil represents energies that could be like us obsessing over something, or, you know, your perspective of something. So when we see this with the Eight of Pentacles, so that Eight of Pentacles and that devil, it really tells me that what you need to watch out for this week is working too hard, because we've got this Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords is, it's like cheating yourself, you know, cheating yourself out of like rest. And yeah, we've got the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And so it's like cheating yourself out of like maybe things to do. Maybe it's like FOMO happening, and or you're not having enough FOMO, something like that. But it is important that you have some fun. Yeah, you're working a lot this week, and it's important to, you know, really hone your craft, but just don't let that become like your whole world or life. We had both the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Now we have Queen of Cups in the Moon. So this means go out this week if you can, socialize, have some fun, go on a date if you're dating, or take yourself on a date, do something fun and easy. But that's what's going to help if you are working a lot. That's what this, you know, spiritual energy wants you to do. Have some fun. Okay, we're going to move on to Sag at 34, just getting a timestamp. All right. Hi there, Sag. I am Clear Astrology Tarot, and this is your weekly message from the other side. First, we're going to pick some cards to find out who is coming through, and then we're going to find out what they want you to know. Okay, so in terms of who is coming through, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Wands, okay, the Five of Wands. No, the Five of Wands doesn't feel like that belongs to your reading. Let me shuffle one more time. Yeah, that feels better. We've got the Tower and the Little Trickster. Don't worry, we're gonna figure this out, Sag. Okay, so we're starting with the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Wands in terms of who is coming through. And the Tower and Little Trickster. So this could be somebody that passed very suddenly. And they could have passed because of like they were messing around doing something, or somebody was, but there was some sort of like, I want to say like accident where somebody wasn't paying attention, where they were distracted, and that caused this person to pass, you know, out of their body. Could be a masculine figure, and I think it has something, it's work related somehow. Yeah. Let's find out what they want you to know for this week. Sagittarius. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Four of Pentacles. Okay, cool. We've got the Two of Wands and the Page of Cups. They want you to watch out for getting stuck, staying still in what feels familiar. Because that Four of Pentacles is all about like just wanting to feel a little bit like stubborn, or just not move because something is very comfortable for you right now. But they really want you to take a chance maybe, or just start to dream, daydream, or, you know, make ideas happen, or just start the process. Whatever it is, they just want you to start. Because when you do that is where the blessings come in. That Page of Cups. The Page of Cups means start, and whatever spirit this is that is helping you this week, that has perhaps passed quickly and unexpectedly, they want you to take a chance on yourself. Take a chance on what you know your talents are. Cute. Okay, let's move on to Capricorn at 37, 46. Hey there, Capricorn. I'm Aquarius Astrology Tarot, and this is your weekly message from the other side. So we're going to find out what spirits are coming through, helping spirits, and then we're going to find out what they want you to know. So who they are and what they want you to know. And I apologize for the sound. It's a little loud. I live in Brooklyn, New York, and this is the sounds of summer outside. So apologize if that's distracting. Okay, so who's coming through? We've got the King of Swords, or the Knight of Swords, I mean, the Emperor, and the Ace of Cups. Could be an Aries, could be, or just like a fire sign, even a Libra, because that's opposite of Aries. But definitely someone that was like strong and smart. And when I say strong, could be physically strong, but I mean strong emotionally, you know, took care of people, maybe was a little like fiery, maybe a little stubborn, maybe got their foot in their mouth at times, but definitely someone who is a newer soulmate of yours, because that's the Ace of Cups, so maybe this is the first lifetime you've known them, and they're a bit of a caretaker, masculine, I think, or just had like a strong personality. Okay, let's find out what they want you to know for this week. We've got the Four of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the King of Swords. Yeah, so what they want you to know is there's a relationship coming, or maybe you're in a relationship. I think it's romantic, but it could also be just like indicative of like a connection. And they want you to know that this can be stable, and it can come through, and it can be strong and helpful, but you do have to be decisive. And as you are either evaluating if this person or this connection is worthy of you, you know, it has to be, they have to be stable and be the things that you want. Otherwise, like, what are you doing? That's what the King of Swords is. Yeah, we've got the Five of Pentacles. And that Five of Pentacles, it's, you know, really giving this, like, happy home. And if it's not a happy home, and if it's not like a stable relationship, then maybe it's time for you to look at something different. Yeah. Okay, Capricorn. We're gonna move on to Aquarius. And a timestamp. Hey there, Aquarius. I'm Aquarius Astrology Tarot, and this is your daily, or I'm sorry, your weekly message from the other side, message from helping spirits. First, we're going to find out who is coming through, and then we're going to find out what they want you to know. So we've got the Four of Cups to start. The Eight of Cups, interesting, and the Six of Pentacles. This could be someone from your community. The Star also. This could be somebody that you know from community. So this isn't, I don't think this is someone that you're necessarily like super like connected with in this life, but just somebody that you have known around and maybe has also like offered you help. So maybe this is like a mentor or like a leader in your community who helped people in whatever way, whatever that might mean to you with the Star. And they were just like a special person. So I don't think that y'all, I mean, it's possible that y'all were, you know, physically connected, like biologically or something, but I don't think that's the case in this one. We've got the Six of Cups. I've got this deck upside down. Okay, we've got the Six of Cups in terms of what they want you to know. The Page of Wands, the Hanged One, and we're gonna pull one more. The Emperor. Ooh. Yeah, they want you to stay connected to that part of you that is young, that is like childlike, that is dreamy. Stay connected to that, because there's this possibility that you're feeling stuck, or that you could get stuck this week in you know, an actual situation, but could be just like a mindset. And so they want you to hang on to that like childlikeness, because when you're getting stuck, you're going to use that childlike energy, and you're going to use this Page of Wands energy that's just going to be like that, like extra like turbo fire in your ability to change the situation or move through the situation, because you have the Emperor as well. And maybe there's an Aries helping you, but I really think this is more about your energy, and this is more about you when you get, you know, being so strong and being so confident in yourself that you don't get stuck, that and if you do get stuck, you're able to like move out of it, you know, you're able to process it. Cute. Okay, let's move on to Pisces. Hey there, Pisces. I am Aquarius Astrology Tarot, and this is your weekly message from the other side. So these are messages from your helping spirits. First, we're going to find out who's coming through, and then we're going to find out what they want you to know. So in terms of who's coming through, we've got the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords. Interesting. And Death and the Eight of Wands. Possibly a Scorpio. But I think this was a person, let's just find out. I don't think this is from this lifetime necessarily. And Pisces, for you, would make sense if like a, yeah. If a spirit, some spiritual energy from multiple lives came through. But I think there are two spirits that are helping you this week. One is a more feminine spirit that is very much like nurturing and is supportive of like your life force. And this other spirit that is coming through to help you is more masculine and has a lot to do with your intellect and helping you make decisions, helping you see like the truth and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so let's find out what they want you to know. Yeah, this could also be a Cancer. What they want you to know is the Knight of Swords. I'm sorry about that, Pisces. There's a siren in the background and there's music and it's loud because I live in Brooklyn, New York. And so these are the sounds of summer in Brooklyn. All right, and we've also got the Three of Swords. We've got the Knight of Swords, the Three of Swords. We're gonna let the siren go by. To a smoothie break. Okay, we'll just pull 1 and 2. Cute. Okay. So there might be an ending happening this week that I think you might be starting. And it might be really painful, even though you initiated it, or at least you were like hoping for it to start, or this ending to change something. But yeah, it might hurt this week. And the thing, Pisces, though, is that you know how to deal with this kind of pain. You know how to move through it, and you know how to take care of yourself in it. That's the Knight of Cups. And with the Six of Swords, you know how to like get yourself out of it as well. You got this Eight of Cups with the last card. So these spirits are telling you that even though this week you might really be feeling like the difficulties of some sort of ending, some sort of change. We've got the World too. They're standing with you, and you were also protected. So move forward as things change, as the world shifts, and know that you're protected. Know that, like, you know, you you can trust yourself and you can trust your wisdom, Pisces. Yeah, we've got the Hierophant. That's all about trusting your wisdom. Cute. Okay, friends. I'm Astrology Tarot, and this has been your weekly message from your helping spirits. It has been a short one because, you know, I didn't post all like June. I hadn't posted, or I'm sorry, I just said I didn't post all June. We just started June. I didn't post all week last week. And started again today on June 1st because my life was very chaotic and hectic last week. But I'm back now, and like I said, if you watched during the mid-reading shuffle, the channel is going to be getting a few changes, a little bit of like a facelift, and I'll be producing more content. And so if you've got any ideas for that content or like requests, definitely drop them in the comments because I'm listening to y'all. Okay. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. We're going to be talking about your pets, what your pet wants you to know. All right. See you later.